From 1,000 players in prison to the most recent rich and poor, my guy Ish is always ready to take Minecraft to the whole new level. No matter how different each experiment is, there's one common thing that binds them all.
The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
But it's not that simple. What Ish does differently, and it took me way too long to realize this, is that he balances player freedom with structure perfectly. You can make a 6-island map with custom bosses and magic swords, but then the player's stories get buried in the noise. The best experiments give people just enough structure to get started and then step back. So I tried coming up with 3 new civilization setups in Ish style. And let me just say, this was way harder than I thought. Here's my first idea. Global warming. This one, I was inspired by Sci-Fi's lava is rising propaganda. You'll see why. So players spawn across 4 islands: plains, desert, snow, jungle, you know, the classics. And then on day 3, with no warning at all, one island starts to sink. Cities are slowly getting submerged, and you've got refugees pouring into other islands. And right after that, the server broadcasts a message. Probably something like, 2 islands will remain. Another island must sink. You decide. Every player gets one unanimous vote to decide the sinking island, and after votes are collected by a chat plugin, the island with the most votes will sink the next day. Also, just to be clear, only 2 islands will ever sink. The other 2 are safe, because if you tell players your home's definitely getting wiped, people just won't build stuff worth caring about and won't create interesting stories. So I feel like things need to be preserved for the players to care. Okay, my second idea is a bit evil. The Plague. Out of 1,000 players, one of them is unknowingly infected with a disease. Nobody knows, so everything feels fine. Plus, it's not contagious yet. You've got 3 full days to form nations, build cities, make friends, you know, standard stuff. Because if the plague starts from day 1, there's gonna be like 20 cults and no nations whatsoever. So from day 4, the plague spreads through proximity. But no one really knows how it works. Some people like Sci-Fi think it's fake. Others start locking their citizens in basements just in case. But symptoms are subtle. You lose base hearts, you get slowness effects, no one dies from it. While the server is closed for the public, staffs can hide cure recipes throughout the map. But the ingredients are hard to obtain, they can't be farmed, so hopefully this stirs a pot. But here's the fun part. The civilization is already in place before panic spreads, so it becomes more than just survival. For example, when someone turns on their closest friend because they look infected, it hits way harder. Alright, my third idea is inspired by none other than Undertale. Okay, hear me out. Overworld and Underground. In this one, half the players spawn above in the overworld. The other half start below in the underground. It's gonna be a custom-made cave system that is big and resourceful enough for players to interact and build cool things. So the overworld and the underground are separated by a thick bedrock layer. Then on day 5, the ground cracks open. A giant spiral tunnel appears, and for the first time, light floods the underground. Will there be war, or will everyone just trade glowberries for wheat? Who knows? The key is that they had time to become different, and now they have to deal with that. Coming up with these ideas gave me a whole new appreciation for what Ish sets up for each experiment. Ish limits the number of islands so both players and viewers can keep track, and by having islands, he gives players enough space and time to build societies before they interact, and the distinctions are always very clear. But it's not too simple, so that proper identities can be formed around it, and just enough hardship so that it becomes not a survival challenge, but a civilization with a thriving story. Ish finds the sweet spot every time. That's how we got a Lanulo and a freaking turkey, all the way to Saps and Fluxio. So I'd like to end the video with a shout out to Ish and all the amazing players behind the video. By the way, only 0.2% of my viewers are subscribed, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Which of the ideas would you like to see in future Ish videos? Also, if you have any feedbacks or other ideas, please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.